So I just posted like an Instagram post and was writing about how, I mean, you really are perfect as you are. You're good enough as you are, as you look, what you like, etc. But I'm driving and I'm just reflecting on the whole industry of, you know, aesthetics. And I mean, I get it. I worked in that field. I've gotten my lips done a few years ago. Like, I get it. I'm not like shaming it or anything like that. And if you get work done, you know, so be it. Like, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here, nothing. Like, to each their own. But I was just reflecting on how, you know, there's so many people I've talked to and they'd be like, oh, my lips are so small. Like, I need to get lips. My nose is so big. Like, I need to get a nose job. And I've been in those boats both times. Like, I haven't got a nose job. And I only got my lips done a few years ago, but it's gone now. And I'm so happy it's gone. Like, but I've been in that boat where I really didn't love myself. And I felt like changing my external would make me love myself in some way. And that's not the case. And what's crazy is we think, oh, my lips are small. I need to get new lips. Who is telling you that your lips are small? Why aren't your lips good enough? Who is telling you that your nose is big? Why isn't your nose a good size? Why isn't your nose beautiful and unique to you? It's like this whole societal conditioning, and it's a profitable business and all that stuff. Like, so much in this world tells you that you need to change yourself in order to be happy. I mean, when I lived in Charleston, there'd be like so many billboards for aesthetics, Botox, filler. And it's like, why do you need to change how you look? Why is that being made a profit to have people think that you have to look differently? And you may think, oh, you know, I'm just doing it because I've always felt drawn to it. Like, I want to enhance myself. And again, I'm not here to judge. Like, do what you want. Literally do what you want. Sometimes it's fun. Like, I dyed my hair darker just for fun. Like, it's sometimes fun, but I actually can't wait till my hair gets back natural. Like, I had to dye it because I box dyed it red and it looked like shit, so I had to go back to my root color. But I really miss my natural hair. Like, and everyone's different. I personally just love being natural, but it's like this whole societal thing. Like, even edited pictures on Instagram and everything. Like, there should be no reason that people are profiting off having other people feel as if they need to get something done in order to feel better in their skin. Because true self-love and actually feeling amazing and beautiful and confident in your skin, your physical appearance is the last thing. The last thing. We all think it's the first thing, and it's actually the last thing that comes with self-love. Like, you go on this inner journey of loving yourself, and once you love yourself, you immediately just love everything about you. Everything. You love how you look, you love how you talk, you love what you like, you love who you are. And it's a process. It's a journey, because actually unconditionally loving yourself is probably the hardest journey that you will ever take in life, because we are born into a world that, since we are young, is consistently and constantly telling us that we need to be different, we need to look different, we need to, etc. So, food for thought. I even asked myself, like, if I ever want to like change something, it's like, but why don't I love that about me? ... Who told me that that's not good about me, that I needed to change? And it doesn't have to be a specific person. It's actually more of like a societal impression that is subconsciously placed on us. Like, think of the media and news, for example. Like, if you have that constantly playing in your house, you're gonna think the world is such a scary place and that everyone's like a murderer and that all this stuff, because that's what's getting in your subconscious mind. Like, same thing, like if you're on Instagram or if you're hanging out with people and they're editing their pictures pictures and changing themselves and yada yada yada, you're gonna think you have to do that because you're gonna be like bombarded with that. I mean, even famous people who edit their pictures online and get all this work done, like that becomes the beauty standard, and then you think you have to look like that to be beautiful. Like, it's all a mind trap, and it's actually really fucked up how people who do have a voice and people in power who human beings on this earth look up to promote that kind of stuff, because it's literally just continuing this cyclical pattern of telling people that they're not good enough just as they are, when it's actually keeping you stuck. Like, when you don't feel good enough as you are and you feel that you have to change yourself for some reason to feel better, you are constantly stuck in this cyclical pattern, and you will not experience what you can experience as a human being, as a divine being, because it needs to be unconditional love to experience divine love. That's something we all have to work on. It's not like, oh, I woke up and I unconditionally love myself. Like, I know, last thing I'll say is, like, I know for me personally, a few years ago, I was looking at myself in the mirror and crying, and I was like, no, I'm gonna make it my mission to love you, to love everything about you. Maybe you need that. Maybe someone needs to hear that. Maybe someone needs to have that moment with themselves. When you're not going to be mean to yourself. You're not going to think you need to change yourself. You're not going to try to be someone else. You're just going to learn who you are, love who you are, and love everything about you, because genuinely you are perfect and you should be your own muse.